What's going on, guys? Nate the Great coming at you. You can see I have a different background. This is my first video I am making in this beautiful home in Houston, Texas that we have now officially. And it's so great. You know, life is so wonderful and it's truly a game, okay? Florence Shin, she says it best, The Game of Life. It's a really great book. And you never know where you'll end up. I never thought that I would ever live in Houston, Texas. I never did, you know? And the purpose of this video and just this little vlog that I'm recording is I want you guys to understand that you can't plan things, right? You can, but things don't always go as planned. And I'm a person, I always liked to plan things a certain way. And if they didn't go that way, I would get all fussed or I would fret over these things. And I realized, you know, the older that I get, and I'm 24 right now, and it's like when you understand not to fret over the small things, oh my goodness, life is so great, man. Life is so great. I'm so grateful to be living in this wonderful home. I'm so grateful to have books like just in the background, knowledge that I can just read, right? Knowledge is wealth, but applied knowledge is power. When you can apply knowledge that you've learned like anybody can read these. Anybody can read these books. But at the end of the day, if it's just gonna be in here nonstop for the rest of your life and you don't apply it, if you don't share it with somebody, what's the point? You know, I was coming out of the gym today and this young brother, you know, he comes up to me and asks me like, yo, what do you guys do? And, you know, he wants to be like a writer out in Hollywood. And he's asking about like, man, you know, I want to do this, this and that. And I tell him, I'm like, man, let's do it. You can do that. You know, he says he wants to do it in like 5 years. He's going to be where he wants to be. And I'm like, man, that's great. You can do it sooner, right? It's great to have a 5-year plan. It's great to have that 5-year goal in mind because you can't always go as quickly as possible, but I'm a firm believer if you have a desire, if you have a will, if your ambition is so great, you can achieve things in a very quick time frame. If you're focused. Focusing, that's huge, right? I can make a whole nother video on this, on the power of focus, but the most important thing is you have to understand, where do you really want to go? That's the thing. We all want to go somewhere. At the end of the day, we just want what? We just want happiness. That's what we want. We just want to be happy. Happiness for some is making a lot of money, having a roof over your head, spending time with family, having children, getting married, going on traveling the world whenever you want. What is happiness to you? Seriously, what is happiness? What's the purpose of life? It's a game. What's the game of life? What's the game you're playing? You know? Why are you living? Why are you doing what you're doing? What's your purpose? What's the ultimate goal that you're looking to achieve? Will it change? Absolutely, it'll change. My goal 3 years ago compared to my goal now, wow, it changed. But seriously, like, I want you to take a moment, think about what's your goal? But what's the ultimate goal to your happiness? Not to Nate's happiness, to your happiness. We tend to get involved in other people's lives and we get all fussed and it's like, oh, I want my happiness to be like this because my homegirl has happiness like this. That's her goal, right? No, find out what makes you happy. Find out what makes you click. Understand these things, because when you can understand the things that really make you thrive, you can do so many amazing things in this world, and your happiness and your vibration, you are continually attracting every single day. It's simple, guys. It's really simple. Do things that make you happy every single day. work out, sing a song, dance, read, cook, spend quality time with somebody you love, right? Call your family, give somebody, do these things, build a puzzle, I don't know, write, draw, journal, meditate. Do these things that make you happy and watch what happens. Watch what happens. I'm telling you, it's not hard, right? It's not hard at all. The only hard thing is committing. Commitment can be hard, but it can also be easy, right? If somebody wants to get to a certain point in their life, like, they want to be successful, they want to be the best that they possibly can be. Well, instead of focusing on, okay, I got to focus on the long term, no, focus on the short term. What's those little small steps that you can do? What are the small things that you can do in your life to progress little by little by little by little? They say it all the time. I'm sure you've heard it over and over again. To get fit, you're not going to go to the gym for 5 hours in a day and say, okay, that's my gym time for the week. No, you don't see results that way. You see results by going an hour a day, right? Even 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes in a day. And you're consistent day after day after day. That's with the gym. That's with speaking. That's with, podcasting, anything you can think of. You want to get better at something? Just stay consistent every single day. Little baby steps. Don't overwhelm yourself. When you overwhelm yourself, that's what makes you oh my gosh, dude, I don't know if I can do another 5 hours tomorrow. I barely had time to get my work done today. Well, it's of course you're not going to do it because it's too much. The human mind only wants to do things that, makes it definitely likes to be comfortable. Getting uncomfortable is the key, but not necessarily uncomfortable to the point where you don't want to do it anymore, but uncomfortable where it's still motivating. That right there that's a key, okay? That's very crucial to staying consistent with something, right? So, the main thing that I just kind of wanted to come on here today and just talk about is you need to understand where you want to go and what you're going to need to do to get there. Don't look at the big picture. Do that one thing at a time. Focus. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to live in a home here in Houston, Texas that it's bigger than what my family has ever lived in their lives, But it's I earned this. And it's you know what? I realize it's really time to kick it into high gear. It's time to take initiative. And that's me speaking. So for you, I don't know where you're at. I don't know what your story is, or if you're broke, if you're freaking killing it, you're wealthy. I don't know where you're at. But what I do know is that you can always do something better. What's one thing you can do better every single day that you're not working on right now? That's the main thing, okay? So understand that. Again, I'm here for you guys. I love doing videos like this. I love pouring into you guys. If you have questions, man, don't hesitate to comment below. All right, I love uploading these videos. And again, man, just keep being great, keep staying consistent, and keep making progress every single day. Because that's the key, right? Get more books, read more, but apply more. That's the key.